Hello and welcome to the channel. I am Chef Sammy and we are cooking with patience. Thank you so much for bearing with me. I just did not feel my best on the last video, but I'm glad that I was able to pull through. If you are new to the channel, I share recipes for people that are learning how to cook. And so I would love for you to check out some of the most recent videos. And just see if there's something that you're interested in trying for the first time. All right. Now, I've tried many chicken recipes, but for whatever reason, I don't think I've ever had a skillet chicken thigh. So I'm just sitting there trying to think of what I want to put on the channel next. And I noticed my pre-seasoned cast iron skillet. So I decided today is the day. All right, we are going to make some creamy skillet chicken thighs. All right, so let's go ahead and go through the ingredients that we are going to need. Bear with me for a moment. All right, we are going to need half a teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of onion powder, half a teaspoon of paprika, some kosher salt, some black pepper. So you want to use as much as you want for your chicken. 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 tablespoon of butter, 1 shallot, minced garlic. You're going to need a chicken bouillon cube to make you some chicken broth, some lemon juice, 1/4 of a teaspoon of crushed red pepper flakes, and 1/3 of heavy whipping cream. As far as your equipment, I use a Cuisinart air fryer. You are going to need, of course, a cast iron skillet, as well as a griddle pan, like I've used before in my videos, a measuring cup, measuring spoons, a cutting board, a butter knife, an executive knife, a spoon, kitchen shears, or some form of a knife that you like to use to open up the poultry package, a saucepan, some paper towels, and a small bowl to mix the seasoning. All right, so what we're going to do is just, for food safety purposes, we're going to wash our hands. Make sure that you wash your hands for a total of 20 seconds, okay? I put together my little hand washing chart for you all. And then we're going to go ahead, get our bouillon cube and a cup of water. And we're going to make some quick chicken broth, okay? Of course, you just add it and just let it come to a boil and then let it cool all the way down. Then we are going to grab our executive knife and the cutting board. I recommend using this brand of shallots for the recipe. Use a medium-sized shallot, okay? Don't, cut up a huge shallot. Some of those shallots are just huge. All right. I would cut the shallot up kind of like how you would cut it up whenever you are making an omelet, and leave it on the cutting board. Make sure that your knife is placed just how you saw it in the beginning, because you don't want to accidentally bump it and hurt yourself. All right, we're going to wash our hands again, and we're going to gather the garlic, onion powder, paprika, kosher salt, and black pepper. We're going to put those in the small bowl, and we're going to set them to the side. Okay, most people will shake it around a little bit so that it can, just mix together. You don't necessarily have to. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to preheat our oven on 375 degrees. And the cook time is going to be 30 minutes. Now, this is for the rest of the chicken that is not going to fit inside of the cast iron skillet. Okay? Now, use a butter knife. You're going to go ahead and you're going to cut, I want to say maybe a fourth of the butter and set that to the side. Then you are going to, well, not necessarily set it to the side, but put it back in the refrigerator. Go ahead and grab your measuring cup and pour the heavy whipping cream inside of the measuring cup and just let it sit on the counter as you are prepping your chicken. All right. Now, what you need to do is go ahead and grab you a cutting board and some paper towels, and you are going to pat dry your chicken thighs, okay? And just let it sit there until you are ready. Make sure, you wash your hands before all of that. And once, you pat all of that dry, make sure that you go ahead and measure out your minced garlic, your olive oil, and your lemon juice and put that to the side, because by the time that cast iron skillet starts to heat up, you'll know the reason why I said go ahead and put those ingredients to the side. Now, going back to the chicken, once the chicken is dry, you're going to rub the seasoning from the bowl on both sides of the chicken thighs. All right. Now, just like, myself, you're going to need 2 of those bowls of seasoning because you're not going to have enough for the amount of chicken thighs that you see that I used. So you want to make sure that you make some more seasoning if you run out, but it's just great to go ahead and prepare all of the seasoning ahead of time, just 2 different bowls of it so that you'll have it. And then you're going to go ahead and turn the stove on to medium heat and put that cast iron skillet on top of it. All right. And you're going to let it heat up. And you'll know when it's heated up because you'll start seeing like where it's getting hot. And please, please, please do not put your hand on the skillet. Okay. All right. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to take half of your chicken and you are going to place that seasoned chicken down inside of the skillet, and you are going to hurry up, put the remaining half on top of some aluminum foil, which I didn't mention that earlier, and you're going to put that in the oven for 30 minutes, okay? Now back to the other chicken thighs. We're going to cook those face down for about 4 minutes, and then you're going to flip it and let it cook for maybe about 8 minutes, 10 minutes. And then you're going to repeat the process until the chicken is fully cooked. And whenever the chicken in the oven is finished, it should be taken out immediately. And yeah, we're going to set that to the side. All right, now that starting cast iron skillet is going to be too small. So just go ahead and transfer all of your chicken to a griddle pan that I should heat up pretty quickly. And then what you're going to do is, before you transfer all of that chicken, you need to put your butter, your olive oil, and your shallot in the pan. and make sure that that cooks about a minute. Don't want to go over that. And then you're going to put your chicken in and then add your heavy whipping cream. And as the chicken continues to cook, you are going to use your spoon and spoon the creamy sauce all over the chicken, which, you know, this is the end result. And you're going to serve it. And I would go ahead and start cooking your sides for the rest of your meal, because I'm certain you're not just going to, you know, eat some creamy skillet chicken thighs by themselves. But yeah, I tried this recipe for the first time. It was really, really delicious. On a scale of 1 out of 10, I would rate it a 9, only because I did not have like my garnishes to put on top of there, and I did not let my creamy sauce cook enough so that it can be a little bit darker, but that's okay. All right, thank you so much. I see that I reached 26 subscribers, and I really appreciate you all. And yeah, just thanks for the support, and this is the end of the video.